I'm SCHS.
And I'm Delaney France, and you're watching the BBN Weekly News.
This week we'll catch up with Jimena to get the latest on the musical. Then we'll hear from Dad to get ready for the fall ball. After that, Shasta will talk about the upcoming powerlifting meet and look forward to winter sports. And we'll finish up with Hannah for the weather.
The musical is a big deal here at SCHS, year in and year out. And this time around is no different. Here's Jimena telling you everything you need to know before watching.
The Ugly Duckling is a story we all heard when we were younger. Some SCHS students are bringing this classic fairy tale to life. Honk, the musical, is a story about learning to love yourself just the way you are. I spoke with cast members Kayla Heineman and Val Catano over the musical.
I'm Val Catano, and I'm playing Bullfrog in the musical.
My name is Kayla Heineman, and I play the role of Drake in Greylag.
Val Catano explained what the musical is about, and they will be talking about their favorite music in the show.
The show is called Honk, and it's based off the children's story of the Ugly Duckling. And in the musical, Ugly and his nestmates, along with his parents, go on this little journey about loving themselves. My favorite song is Warts and All, not to toot my own horn, but I love it because it's saying, like, hey, anyone can love you if you just love yourself. Just warts and all, that's pretty much saying, hey, if you're ugly, someone's gonna love you no matter what. It's just gonna take a little while to find them. And
then Kayla Heineman talked about his character and his favorite part of the show.
My favorite part of the show is the Goose March scene, because I get to play a different character that's very different than my main character, and I think it's a very funny scene that gets better every time we practice it.
I later spoke with the musical director, Mrs. Wassinger, to learn more.
Well, we only had 2 boys signed up to be in the musical, so we had to do a show where it wouldn't matter what gender the actor was, that they could play, you know, what the actor could be male or female to play the character. So that was the basic choosing. And I had a few shows lined out. That there are other options, obviously, but this is just a really fun show, and I thought it'd be nice, like, getting my musical muscle back in shape to do this one. I have directed this show previously, but in the junior version in children's theater, and this one is a lot longer than that one. Curtain is 7:30, so doors open at 7. You can get tickets at the high school office. They're $8 for adults, $4 8th grade and under, and then high school students all get in free with their ID, and they can get their tickets and reserve their seat, because it's all reserved seating.
Thanks, Mrs. Wassinger and cast. Remember, tonight is closing night. If you'd like to watch the musical, Curtain is at 7:30. And with that, I'm Jimena Garcia with BBN Weekly News.
Thanks, Jimena.
Christmas prom is taking a new form this year. Moving from December to November, the newly named Fall Ball is closer than ever. And Thad is here to give a rundown of the event.
The Fall Ball is coming to SCHS. With the dance on the horizon, I interviewed Stuco members Lawson Bailey and Tara Rose for more information. I first asked Lawson where Stuco was in the process of planning the Fall Ball.
The process of planning Fall Ball, we're pretty well planned out. We have everything pretty well decided. We know what we're going to have for food. We know our decorations. I'd say all we really have to do now is go out there and decorate.
Tara spoke on the theming of the ball.
Fall ball is pretty much the theme. I mean, fall is the theme. So we're just going to have like leaves and stuff and fall decorations.
Lawson discussed the details of the ball.
The dance will be located at Bellwether Barn, kind of out by Scott Lake. Everybody will be bussed out there, so make sure everybody gets out there safely. The dance will take place November 19th, and I believe from 8 o'clock to 11 p.m.
Tara was then able to explain the decision for a fall ball instead of a winter ball and the dress code.
Well, we really had a hard time finding an open weekend that wasn't this weekend right now, because it's buffer week. So we weren't allowed to do that because it's buffer week. So the only other weekend we had was next weekend. And when we do winter prom, it is a hassle for the wrestlers because they always have a tournament that day and then they come late and So we thought this would be a good option for this year. Like nicer clothing. You know, if you're going to wear it to church, you could probably wear it there. Simple as that, I think. And I mean, just dress nice. Try to look your best, and that's good.
The fall ball will be on Saturday the 19th. Be sure to show up and wear your Sunday best. For more BBN News, I'm Thaddeus Butler.
Thanks, Thad.
Now we have Shasta to give us updates on Beaver sports. As the Beavers conclude the fall sports season, we welcome the winter sports. Both girls and boys basketball, wrestling, and powerlifting is here. I spoke with senior wrestler Michaela Miller about her anticipation of the wrestling season starting.
I'm most excited for having a full team if all the girls stick out, because we have 14 signed up. So hopefully all of them stick through the whole season, and it'd be fun to have them all. So advice, I would say don't think that you're not good enough for doing a certain thing, because everybody else is different. So you might have a better move than somebody else, or they might have a better move than you, but it's your sport.
Miller, being the reigning state champ for her weight class, has a big goal to come back and defend her title.
Biggest goal? Well, I have a state title to defend, so got to go back and do it again, and hopefully I can do it along with some other girls. So.
Michaela said that she has a few obstacles this season.
Ooh, obstacles. That's kind of a trick question, because most of my girls that I wrestled last year were seniors. So I don't know who my opponents are going to be at all. So it'll just be like any freshman coming up. But I had one girl in my semifinals that was like 8 feet tall. That's probably going to be one of my biggest obstacles if I have her again.
She sounds pretty excited to get back to the grind and start working towards her goals. Don't forget to shoot your shot and sign up for a winter sport. And for BBN, I'm Shasta Hope.
Thank you, Shasta.
Now let's take a look at our weather forecast for the weekend with Hannah.
This weekend's weather will stay pretty consistent with the cooler temperatures we are expecting. Friday will be a high of 43 with a low of 18. Saturday and Sunday will get a little warmer. Saturday will be a high of 54 and a low of 15. Sunday will stay around those temperatures, with Sunday having a high of 53 and a low of 23. Have a great weekend and stay warm. For BBN News, I'm Hannah Farrell.
Thanks, Hannah.
And with that, I'm Delaney France.
And I'm Sage Steckline. Thank you for joining us this week.